Hayden Deegan locked up the 250SX AMA Supercross Western Regional Championship in dramatic and controversial fashion at the penultimate round in Denver, delivering a performance that will be remembered as much for its aggressive edge as for its title-clinching result. With the stakes sky-high, Degan surged through the pack after an early scrap with Michael Mosiman and set his sights on teammate Cole Davies, who had nailed the whole shot and led the early laps with confidence and composure. Julian Boehmer, meanwhile, put on an impressive charge from a poor start, methodically picking off riders and breaking into the top 6 with pace that hinted at a potential podium. Up front, Degan worked past Mosiman and began reeling in Davies. The race intensity ratcheted up as the laps counted down. With just 2 laps to go, Degan pounced, diving aggressively to the inside of Davies and making contact that forced his teammate off the track. The move dropped Davies to 5th and sparked an immediate storm of controversy. Degan crossed the finish line in first, clinching the Western title with 1 round to spare, but not without backlash. In the immediate aftermath, Degan defended his actions with a fiery post-race interview, saying, "With 2 laps to go, I wanted that win. I was going to do whatever it took. This means everything to me. People doubted me all year, saying I was just hype. Now they're mad I'm that guy. They'll have to deal with it. If they don't like it, that's on them." While his performance earned him his first Supercross title, it also drew scrutiny from fans, fellow riders, and the AMA. In response to the on-track incident and the language used during his podium comments, the AMA issued Degan a written warning for overly aggressive riding and handed down a fine for violating conduct expectations in his televised remarks. As the dust settles, all eyes now shift to Salt Lake City for the grand finale of the 2025 AMA Supercross Championship. Rice-Eccles Stadium will once again play host to the climactic final round, a venue rich with Supercross lore and home to numerous title deciders since 2001. This will mark the 24th 450SX race at the stadium, and the 6th time it serves as the season-ending round. Interestingly, only 35% of Salt Lake City winners have gone on to win the title that year, a statistical quirk that injects extra drama into this year's showdown. In the 450SX division, Chase Sexton arrives with momentum. His dominant win in Denver was his 6th of the season, and while he still trails Cooper Webb by 9 points in the championship standings, Sexton's recent form, combined with his historical strength at Salt Lake, makes him a genuine threat. He's won the last 2 season finales and has never finished worse than 3rd in 4 career finale appearances with a stunning 1.75 average finish. Cooper Webb, meanwhile, remains the title favorite, but he cannot afford mistakes. A 5th-place finish or better secures him his 3rd Monsterenergy Supercross crown and a reported $1.5 to $2 million in championship bonuses. Webb enters tied on points, but holds the advantage in tiebreakers. His 76 career podiums tie him with Ken Roxon for 7th all-time, yet his average finish at season finales is a shaky 5.16, an area where Sexton clearly has the edge. Justin Cooper is also in the mix, fighting for 3rd overall. His racecraft in Denver, where he managed the main event with near perfection, earned widespread praise and helped him record his 2nd straight 450SX podium, his best run in the premier class to date. The 250SX class is also set for fireworks, as the season-ending East/West showdown brings together the best from both regions. Tom Vial enters with momentum from his win in Pittsburgh, holding a slender 1-point lead over Seth Hamaker and a 3-point edge on RJ Hampshire. A title win would make Vial the first KTM rider to win back-to-back 250 division championships in the modern era. Salt Lake City was a rough outing for him in 2024, but with renewed form and championship clarity, Vial comes in motivated. Hamaker has shown calm under pressure all year and sits just 1 point behind. The math is simple. Beat both Vial and Hampshire, and he's champion. RJ Hampshire finds himself in a familiar position, just like last year. Win and you're in. While he'll need some help if he finishes behind both rivals, Hampshire's raw speed and resilience make him a legitimate threat to steal the title at the last minute. Hayden Deegan, despite already being crowned the West champion, remains a central figure in the conversation. His 6th career 250SX victory elevated him into an elite group. Only 24 riders in Super Motocross history have won 4 or more championships across Supercross and Motocross. His week has been a roller coaster, triumphant on the track, controversial off of it. The AMA's warning and fine didn't slow the social media buzz surrounding his comments, though Degan later issued a public apology. That said, critics have questioned the sincerity of his remorse, especially in light of further comments made during the official press conference, where he referenced the $500,000 at stake and compared the race's urgency to buying a Lamborghini. Through it all, teammate Cole Davies remained composed. Despite being visibly disappointed in his post-race interview, Davies showed maturity beyond his years, refusing to escalate the situation further and thanking his team and supporters. He remains in a battle with Boehmer for second in the West standings and has gained considerable respect in the paddock for how he handled the incident. Garrett Marchbanks, who will make his 50th career 250SX start in Salt Lake, put in a strong showing in Denver and secured a podium finish. While the Deegan-Davies clash may have elevated him to the box, Marchbanks was riding with pace all day and deserved the accolades. A strong result in Salt Lake would be a fitting end to a consistent campaign. In the East, Jordan Smith remains an outside contender in the title hunt, but his focus is also on making history. He and Hampshire are tied with 45 top 5 finishes, just one ahead of Nathan Ramsey. A strong showing in the finale could put Smith in the record books. All signs point to a legendary finale in Salt Lake City. With championships, reputations, and legacies on the line, expect the unexpected, because if history has taught us anything about this stadium, it's that Salt Lake doesn't crown champions quietly.